Hello and welcome back to another edition of our Christmas sale. So we're on day 3, I believe, and this is our holiday survival pack. That's not really a pack because that would mean they all come together. We just got a bunch of really cool holiday survival things that I'm going to show you today. So holiday survival, it goes from December 14th to December 15th. It's a 48-hour sale. 20% off all of this stuff. So let's talk through the things that are on the sale, and then we'll talk through why each of them is super awesome. So we'll start with the box that I'm opening right here. These are called Cold and Flu Busters. And out of all the products that we carry, I probably get the most feedback on this one. It helps shorten the flu. It helps get over it faster. They don't catch it right away. And I'll give you a personal example. Every time I'm starting to get sick, I start crushing these. I usually do 2 or 3 a day. This last Monday, I was feeling a little sick. So I just kind of felt it coming on, felt it into my ears, kind of felt it in my throat, kind of started feeling a little warm. And so what I did was I went home and started crushing these guys. I've got a couple other home remedies that I do as well. Things like sucking on garlic and hydrogen peroxide in the ear. Whether or not they work, I don't know. Placebo effect is strong and I'm okay with that, but this is a big part of my supplement regimen if I'm starting to feel a little crappy. It's got things like vitamin D in it, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and then it's got like they call it the Cold Buster blend: apple, cranberry, green tea, broccoli, chamomile, echinacea, chokeberry, blueberry, elderberry, blackcurrant, oregano, orange, lemon. A nice little blend of that stuff to help you get through that sickness a little bit quicker. But tons of great feedback on this. They do come in a box form, so they're not in a bottle. There's little packets. You can take them, sip them, crush them. You can also freeze them if you want, more like a popsicle. They come in a big box like so. Okay. So the reason they come in a big box versus the bottle, because you're probably not going to use the whole box when you get sick. You crush a couple and then save the rest for the family or for the next time that you do start coming down with something. So cold and flu is the first one. Second one is natural sleep. Natural sleep. If you haven't heard us talking about sleep, you're not listening, because we talk about sleep all the time. Sleep is one of those principal habits that affects everything else in our life. So people that are having trouble sleeping, we found extremely good results with this. It does have melatonin in it. It's got vitamin D, B6, calcium, magnesium, things that are going to help us sleep, along with an herbal blend. So this is a great thing. It also comes in packets if you are traveling or if you just want to try a few things out. We do have some packets if you want to just grab a couple and see if they help. But we've gotten great results with this for people that struggle falling asleep. Aniva Sleep, definitely check it out. We really like it. Erin uses this a lot, especially when she's not sleeping well. Next one we've got is vitamin D. So we do live in Minnesota, and the sun isn't out very long, and most of us aren't in the sun anymore. And vitamin D is one of the most important things that we get from the sun. So in the wintertime, it is a good idea to supplement. I supplement personally. I take about 5,000 IUs a day of vitamin D. We have it in the liquid form. And why the liquid form? Because the liquid form is absorbed much better in your body. It's not about what you put into your body. It's about what you absorb. And so absorbency is really, really important. That's one of the reasons why with our Vibe, our multivitamin, it's in a liquid form because it's absorbed much better into the body. So that's the same thing here, is the vitamin D is in a liquid form, and then you can control how much you're taking. Each drop is about 1,000 IUs of that. And so really good to take in the wintertime. You can add it right to your Vibe or just put it underneath the tongue. Whole family on vitamin D, that is a very, very good idea. Vitamin D is important in hundreds of processes in our body, and most people are low, if not deficient, on vitamin D. You can get it checked out too. Ask your doc the next time you're in to get a vitamin D test. They'll be able to order one up, and you can see how low you are, or if you're not low, then you don't need to supplement. So that's how we can figure out for sure if we need to. For me, I personally just do it all the time. Last one we got is Ultra Shot. So love me some Ultra Shot. Caffeine is my personal drug of choice. And so I do coffee in the morning, typically French press, obviously, organic, single source, all the good stuff. But there's many times in the afternoon I need a little bit, and I don't want coffee. I don't want something warm like that. I'll do the Vibe, or not the Vibe, the Ultra Shot. And I typically mix this with Vibe. One thing I like about Ultra Shot is 1 ounce is about 80 milligrams of caffeine. So that's about a cup of coffee. I'll many times do a half of an ounce because I just want a little bit. And then the cool thing is not only do I get some caffeine, but I get some vitamins, I get some antioxidants, I get a bunch of other energetic things that help me focus. And then also they call it a protein endurance blend. So some L-carnitine, L-arginine, L-lysine, and L-citrulline are all in this. That probably doesn't mean anything to you, but those are amino acids, and they're important in a bunch of different processes in our body. So what most people do for energy is they hit the Monsters or they hit the 5-Hour Energy or things that are loaded with sugar. We're not dealing with any, I can't say any because there's 4 grams of sugar, but the goal of this is not to give you a bunch of sugar to give you that high and then get a crash. It's a great energy supplement. It helps me focus. I actually do it sometimes before I have to do a lot of writing. I'm actually doing some right now in my little shaker bottle with some Vibe. So those are all great things. And yeah, I've got a little bit of all of them in my house because I need a different one at different times. So those are all on sale, 20% December 14th and 15th. We have sign-up forms online or in-house. We've got little forms like this that you can put your name on, and we'll get it for you. If we don't have it in-house, we'll order it up, and you'll still get the discount. So 20% off Holiday Survival, 48 hours. All right, Coach Trevor, over and out.